Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. There is a website for them. It is chroniclebooks.com. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and freeze that frame and do what you would like. Supportive Oracle cards, Spellcasting Oracle cards by Flavia, I think is how you say that, Barbara, Lizbeth, and there's the names, but there is a website, shewhoisart.com, right there. We can let that come in. Shewhoisart.com. And I know it says it's like $20, but I found it on Amazon for $15 recently, March of 2021. This reading is valid for when you come to it, but if you're interested or you like it or you want to get it for somebody else, it might be a little cheaper at the moment if you're interested, of course. Okay, what do we have here? Why am I moving everything around all of a sudden? When these things start happening, they're usually valid towards the reading in some way, so what are we shaking up here? Somebody was, or are they giving you a hard time? What's going on here? Because I feel like they're going to stop that at some point soon. You got trust coming in, but it's face down, which is telling me this is going to work out. I feel like there's a little bit of, I don't know if I want to call it pushback. I want to say that somebody is like, I might have to go. Like, it's like somebody saying, I don't know if I'm going to stay with this. I don't know if I'm going to stick around. I don't know if this is for me. I do feel it's like something about being overwhelmed. See, this is going to bother you, like for obvious reasons. Like, somebody's considering walking away. This is not the right move for them. And the thing is, they want to get away from stress. This is like a bad reaction to stress. They don't want to like I don't think they want you out of their life. They don't want this to actually end. I just feel like they're getting overwhelmed and they're having a bad reaction to stress. Kind of like, I can't do this, so I'm gonna just quit everything. I'm just gonna walk away from everything. It got too heavy. I can't handle it, so I'm just gonna quit everything. I'm getting that type of response. So I'm getting like this is not good for them to walk away. They seem to want to give up. It's more, I don't know how it's coming across to you, but they're saying the base energy is wanting to give up. Logan? Seriously, dude? Logan! Okay, so if you hear something fall... Hey, Logan, come here. Yeah, you're not. Come here. You're not. Don't be pulling things down. Okay? Okay. They want to give up. They want to escape responsibility. They feel overwhelmed. It makes you very uncomfortable for obvious reasons. I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, what do I need to do with this? Especially when the trust is like it came in face down. Like, I don't know if this is fixable. It's making me worried. Like that, I feel like that might be your reaction. Like, you don't know if this is fixable. This can go better. I feel like you're going to do better with it, but I also feel like this is very jarring for you. Kind of like, I want to work with it. I want to try to fix it, but I don't know if I can trust what I fix here. There's Cat. There's Kitty. There's Mr. Logan. And the whole situation is throwing you off balance. It's making you very uncomfortable, very nervous. Is this going to work? Are we going to be okay? We can't keep doing things the way we've been doing them. There has to be a change here. If we don't change things, like this is your challenge card, going along the same way we've been going, doing things the same way we've been doing them. If we don't change this, I feel like this person may implode or may just ditch at some point because they just can't stand it anymore. The way they're handling things is not working. It's overwhelming. They need things to dial back a lot, or they're just going to be gone. They're going to go somewhere else. They're just going to leave you high and dry at some point. So for this to change, we need to start moving forward towards negotiations. It's kind of like, either fix it now or don't fix it now. If either fix it now and keep it, or don't fix it now and just it'll be gone at some point. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like the car analogy. You know something's not right. You know something isn't working the way it should. You can try to ignore it and hope for the best. But if you do, you're going to get stranded out somewhere because your car's just going to go and you're just going to be screwed. So it's kind of like there's signs, but we can't. This can't wait. This is more urgent. Like, we need to fix this now. we're hearing a slight sound, something isn't right. This needs to be fixed right now. This needs to be taken care of right. Like, we need to get it in the garage as soon as possible, or else we're going to end up stranded somewhere, and that's not going to be okay. It's very difficult for you because I feel like I'm trying to get a hold of this, I'm trying to stabilize this, but this is something they have to stabilize. So I feel like this is something where you can give advice, you can try to help, you can try to direct and go here, go there, but whatever you say, they have to do it, or they have to find a way that works for them to fix it. You can give help, but you can't do it. Like, you can't actually fix it. It's like you can't take a test for somebody. You can tell them, this is how I learned this is what I used to memorize this stuff, I can help you go through the situation and try to help you memorize things or learn things, but when push comes to shove, they have to actually learn it and apply it. And this is unnerving, because it's like you can't just fix it. You can help, you can instruct, you can support, but it's up to them to actually do it. You just want to upstage me today, don't you, bud? They have good luck here. Like, it's kind of in your favor. They want to, but I feel like the challenge here is making them believe that they can. Because there's this tendency to want to just kind of like look at it like, I don't know, is it even worth it if I try? I feel like that energy's there. When I'm getting this Five of Swords, is it even worth it if I try? I'm getting that. They do believe in you, though. So, this, I feel, is a double-edged sword. The reason I think that is because they do believe in you, but this was like with Capricorn, too. They feel you are really gifted and good at what you do, but that they just can't do it. That may not be the truth, because there's a way you learned how to do things, there's a way you fortified how you do things, you've created patterns, you put things where they need to go, you keep things where they need to be. They don't seem to be catching on to all these things. Even if you tell them that, it just kind of it doesn't really land. So I think they're saying, like, be careful with this, because they do believe in you, and they do have a lot of faith in you, and they do like you a lot, from what I'm getting here with the Sun card. But they may feel like what you do is beyond them, like that they can't attain it. And we want to be careful and bring this back down to reality, kind of like, no, we need to pull this together. It's not that I feel like you have to remind them, like, I didn't just start off, like, I just, popped out of the womb and all of a sudden I was great at these things. Like, there's a friend that, he's an earth sign, he's actually Capricorn, but he is very gifted with woodworking. And it's not like he makes that point, he didn't just start off being great at great at woodworking. He would say good, but I would say great. Anyway, he, through trial and error, through trying, through keeping at it, through learning this and learning that, and starting off small and working bigger as he learned the basics, he attained this level over time. And I feel like you might have to really kind of like keep reminding and try to find a way to show them, like, you're not going to be great right off the bat. If you're struggling, we need to do something different. There's a chance for them to do a lot better. The truth is coming forward. We got to value the truth for what it is. And the cat, as he upstages me again, he just wants to be in your reading. The truth is coming forward, so we got to honor the truth they're telling you. I don't feel like we want them to, we don't want them to just agree, because I'm afraid of that. Like, we don't want to keep telling them that, and then they're just going, okay. We don't want that to happen. We want to just kind of use their truth as a sounding board. Like, let's try a little bit of this and see how you feel. How do you feel now? Well, it went a little better, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, but it went a little better. Let's work with that. Let's build from there. I don't think this person is going to leave. I feel like they're overwhelmed. I'm getting like this overwhelmed thing, but I don't know. It's personal for them, like why they're overwhelmed. Like, sometimes people, where you deal with them and everything going on in their life might not be prevalent. Like, especially if this is a work situation, when you're dealing with them one-on-one, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of stress around them, but maybe in other places there's a tremendous amount that's really holding them down. Like, I know people like to say, when I'm at work, I leave all my personal things at home. That's not real. That doesn't happen. You can't have somebody treat you horribly at home and then go to work and be like, it doesn't matter now because I'm doing this for this person. That never happens. That gets on my nerves sometimes. Like, if somebody's hurting you or you're upset, you can't just shut off your feelings. You can't just be like, robot mode, I'm just going to do this. No, it doesn't work. That's not real. That's not reality. I don't know. I have a peeve about that. When somebody says that, I just kind of like, I have to keep my eyes from rolling into the back of my head. Like, really? Like, that's not real. That's not realistic. Like, handling things better, trying to calm it down and trying to put it to the side, but it's not real, though. It's going to pop in when it does. And I feel like this is what's going on with them. Things are just pushing them around. They're trying to not think of things. They're trying to be over things, but something is really disrupting their life. They can do better at this. Ironically, if you're able to bring this down and help them improve on this, I feel like they definitely can. When I'm getting manifestation with the Knight of Cups, they can definitely improve here. Ironically, if they improve with this, I feel like they're going to get more confidence in other areas of their life. It's almost like somebody at home is telling them that they're worthless and they can't do anything. And then you kind of work with them and you show them and you teach them, like, look, you can do this. You are good at this. You are valued. You are good. This is something they're like, wait a minute, how come at work I'm good and at home I'm not? Like, it starts to change the energy for them. And they're like, wait a minute. My friend the Taurus has really helped me and shown me that I do have value, that this isn't true. I'm not worthless. And it could create something else there. They might tell you things. I'm not really getting what to do from there. It's going to depend what they tell you, and you're gonna do what you need to do. I don't know what that means, other than they might tell you things. Keep that in mind. As you're helping them and they're improving, they might tell you things. It makes me upset. Like, there's a lump in my throat. Like, oh my God. Like, I feel like somebody's telling me something and I'm like, oh my God. Why are we putting up with that? Like, why are you allowing that to happen in your life? Like, I feel like I'm like, oh God. Like, that, no wonder you're not doing well. Like, I feel like that's coming into my brain too. Like, no wonder they're not doing very well, because they're putting up with something that they should not be. You're helping this situation. I'm feeling the emotional component is what's really, like, I feel like this person might tell you something. And I just feel like I'm kind of like, oh my God. Like, I just, oh, like, wow. Well-being with the Nine of Cups. Once I understand what's going on, I slowly advise is what I keep getting. I'm not looking to make decisions for anybody. I don't think you're interested in that. I just don't feel it. What I'm getting, though, is like I keep giving this person options to get out of that situation. I keep giving them ideas to change their situation. I keep reminding them that they do know what they're doing and they are good. And they do have talents and they do have value. I don't know. This is uncomfortable. I keep getting uncomfortable. Like, I'm upset. Like, I'm like, no, I don't think anybody should put up with that. I keep feeling that energy there. Like, I don't think anybody should put up with that. And every now and then I just try to drop a hint. Like, you could try this, or call here, or think about this, or maybe you could do that. Like, you got to do what's right for you in your life. Like, I don't know. I'm concerned about this person. So I feel like they're trying to give you a heads up. You're going to help this person. You're going to see, like, there's this energy kind of like, what's it really going to do? Like, how good can I really do anyway? They feel like I can try, but I don't know how good I do. And even if I do good, it probably won't last. It's going to be a weird energy like that, but then when you find out what's behind it, I feel like that's when things change, and you're like, well, I've helped you with this, but maybe there's other things you need that I can't help you with, but I can kind of direct you or send you in a certain direction. That's what I'm getting. That's what came through. There is a shock with this, because I know, like, when that comes through, I'm like, oh, wow. Anything else with that? You have to get there first. Until you know what's going on, you're not going to know what to do with it. And I feel like a general read's not going to cut it for that. You have to get there and figure out what's going on first. All right, are we good? Good. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. The donation information is also below if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.